Commander in here?
Oh, I don't need OBS Commander anymore. Do not need the OBS anymore, actually.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. You can just record me. Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. All right. Author gives you a cruel, cruel smile. Because this will be pure enjoyment for him.
Of course.
And you may not know for you. But fortunately, instead of rolling a 1d100 for where you start, you've asked for a convenience, and he happily obliges. And so you will start dead center of a market, and you are swarmed by creatures that should not exist. Swarmed with gnashing teeth and predatory gazes and undescribable figures. But instead of assaulting you, they're holding up things. And it takes a while for your ears to tune. Your willpower is so immense that their words do not harm you immediately.
So
And they're holding up things, items.
good old
And
items.
eventually, after all the screaming, this cacophony of noises, like a cage filled with a bunch of different types of birds. Eventually, your ears tune. And it's like, dream creature, bye, you're going to die.
So
and eventually, they kind of gnash at each other with their teeth and claws, jockeying for position around you. Buy this. His is bad. See, it's prepared poorly. Check this. You need a suit. And you were swarmed immediately. There was almost no space, but they're not touching you.
That's okay.
Very close. Very close.
What I'm going to do first is secrete some stuff. Get all oogie googie.
Yes.
So I'm going to use Sovereign of Hell, and I'm going to take the icky stuff, the bad stuff that usually surrounds the the third floor lost sector, and I'm going to secrete it out of beginning suit. Use it as a protective layer as I start to degrade in this zone I'm in.
Yes. And it pops and hisses, and everyone goes, ah. And disgusting. I will not have you roll that 1d100. You were going to roll to see the time dilation. That'll protect you from the one instance of the city withering.
I see.
Now, this is going to be a series of important rules, like types of like the city itself has a character sheet.
Okay.
It doesn't have stats, but it has traits and talents.
Things, right.
Abilities. So, why don't you roll me an influence test, because an ability was used on you.
Of course it was.
Okay. This is good.
Good start.
So, this is one of the abilities that was used on you. Do you want me to send that to you also in a...
See it? It's here. It's fine. The endless city lives. The city is much of a beast as the things within it. The only master is twilight, and it mourns what it once was, always looking to draw new dreams to fill the void of which old was once. A dream creature exists inside the endless city. They degrade, losing 2d10 stat points per turn. All merit abilities cannot be activated. An attempt to do so outside the suit guarantees the ability or trait is lost. Bom, bom, bom. Very well. I see. So this is not used on me yet.
This is what is called the Withering.
The Withering.
It is what gets most people in the city.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we call the bad touch.
So,
that expert use, and it will be
Yeah.
a one-time use but you do save yourself from stat loss.
All right. So, what we shall try first then is using our tapestry vision, as we've called it, to see what is Vale. So, out of these markets, out of these people providing goods and services, just look for the Vale out of the void, and the void slash Vale, the dream. I'm sure there's not much dream here. So, as these
Void.
people, lots of void, of
Yeah, the suits they're trying to hawk you are void,
course.
or at least that's what your eyes tell you. None. There's a couple veil things,
Hmm.
fragments, slivers. I will have you roll a 1d100 to determine the type of market that you arrive in, because
Sure.
there are different times.
59.
59. All right. It's a normal market. Yeah.
Normal market. Not bad, not necessarily good either. Or maybe bad is the new normal, as they'd say.
No, a normal market. This is good. This it's not the ideal market,
Yeah, but it's
but
not a
it isn't
bad.
one of the other markets.
Right, right. Okay.
What do you do?
What do we
You need
do?
a suit,
I
but
do need a
there's
suit.
so many of them offering a suit for you to buy. How do you discern?
Hmm. Well, I'm going to look for. Is there anyone that's not offering anything? Like they're just not in this group of people that are trying to get the new person? Is there any?
Well, there's many, but most of them don't seem to have suits for sale. They have other
Right.
wares, and we're going to wait until you have bought a suit before trying to get your goods.
Okay. And we've established that these people offering suits, it's void.
But yeah, they look like void suits, but you don't know what's going on with them.
Okay. Beginning, we'll look at the group offering the suits, and she'll get a look at the first person offering one, and she'll ask, "So, why is your suit different than the rest? Why do you offer yours so freely? I know you wish to buy it. You wish me to buy it, sorry, but why should I buy yours compared to the others?"
First, I knew you needed a suit. My suit's the best you can get at this market. Well, it's not the best. I can't lie to you in that fashion, you know. But it's a good suit. It's
What
not poorly repaired. Like, I know what I'm doing. You see,
what
Just-
makes it good?
it's fully repaired in a proper fashion.
All I see is that it is a void suit, though.
But that's the thing. You dream creatures can't see past. It's a void on the outside, but what's on the inside? You don't want to be walking around with non-veil or not void or twilight. You stand out. You're prey. Well, everything's prey in the city, you see. But here's the problem. If you stand out, you're more likely to be targeted by bigger predators. Yeah, yes.
Right.
It's camouflage. You can't walk around as a dream. The city will eat you up. You can't walk around as Veil. You're gonna get, well,
Targeted.
you're gonna get targeted and ripped to pieces. If you're Void, things will eyeball you first, try and figure out what you are, and you won't stand out among, well, like a light in a dark hallway.
See.
All Void suits are like this. But you do have to make sure, as he kind of flips open the inside briefly, you see that the coating's properly intact.
But I
Very,
do
very,
notice
very good to
that it
make.
is Veil compared to the Void.
Um, it is some material you've never seen. It's some sort
Okay.
of weave. It's a mesh, and your vision kind of blurs. It's kind of it literally it's a blurry substance. It's like, fuck is that?
Maybe more Twilight.
It feels more dream.
Oh. Okay.
Mm, interested. Don't buy his suit. Look at the poor mesh work on the inside. He couldn't weave a proper multi-layer mesh for dream creatures if he tried. You have to buy my suit.
Oh, and why is your suit better?
And he kind of shows you it's all dream on the inside. You see? It's good. Properly done. Proper mesh. You couldn't do a proper air seal if you tried. Your outside work is garbage. Because mine is a full working thing. And you get a cacophony of different people pointing out the flaws in different suits and the just lack of other people's abilities. And um unfortunately you're really running out of time.
That's okay. Um, what I'd like to do while they show me the different types is uh, kind of do a logic test on the kind of seeing the different patterns and what they've produced, and uh, kind of try to understand what means what. And I'm kind of starting to understand that there needs to be a mesh of dream underneath, but I feel like having too much dream is could be a beacon, or it could be a, like, I feel like the first one, it has to be more of a mesh of of not just dream but other things. So if I can, I'd like to do not a process of elimination. What am I trying to think of? I'm trying to think of taking multiple different facets and information, and then um, take the information, compile it in a sense, and then go with my gut. What I think's right. So I'm gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna pick the first one that offered me, the
I
one
will
that
have you roll
wasn't.
luck. 30 or less is what you want to look for. And then I'll have you roll luck for a different reason.
Okay,
Okay.
and then a luck for a different reason.
Mhm. Ah.
Want me to roll another D100, see if I get 7/7?
If you wanna risk it.
It's a one out of 100 chance, Matt. It's like rolling a one.
Here's the problem. Fate powers like that don't work here unless author allows it.
Right. I'm not fate though.
What do you mean?
Like my
You mean the
like that 7/7/7 thing isn't a fate power. I don't have access to fate.
uh that would actually be a kind of a Fate Weaver power.
Okay.
And
I
Twilight
thought I thought
particularly
they were
preys on.
considered Kuroko blessings.
They are in but they're a fate derived power. They are your blessings though. You have the ability to manipulate fate on the dream subconsciously
Okay.
in the form of blessings. Um using any of that power here is going to get it stripped from you,
Right.
and you're going to get you in a lot of trouble because Twilight creatures love fate based or
Hmm.
destiny or any power that allows them to contort reality.
Okay.
All right, that's 7. Hmm.
Didn't roll the 30
I'll
or
make a
less, though, you were asking for.
Okay. So another individual will shove his way forward. I'll sell you a level 2. And everyone's like, ugh, get out of here. He can't afford a level 2. He wouldn't buy a level 2.
I can't afford a level 2, you say,
Yes, he couldn't
as
afford a level 2
beginning
if he even
takes out
tried.
the
You're
token.
too poor. You'd be too poor. And like some of them kind of get close, but not within touching range, and they start sniffing you. Yeah, he wouldn't. No, now he could afford it, but he can't. He won't. He won't buy it from you.
So
It's too expensive.
beginning takes out the discount coin that author gave him.
Oh, okay. Maybe he might. Maybe he might buy it. Huh? 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 Huh. You won't though. You'll balk at the price.
And beginning will come up in a clear voice and say, "How much?"
We don't deal with normal currency here.
Of course, I imagine.
Level 2 suit, void suit. The only thing you can get is better is level 3, and only one person in this city makes it. You couldn't
I've heard.
afford one if you wanted.
No, it's true.
Level 2 void suit is going to cost you considerable amount. And he's going to name he's going to say a couple words at you that don't translate, but your body understands.
Okay, and this is with the discount coin?
Without the discount coin.
Without the discount coin. Okay,
And without barter.
right. I see. I see. I see.
And you kind of now understand the predatory just approach. Uh, Stats are currency in the city,
Fair enough.
and getting discounts on stuff is huge. Do you remember the discount I gave on that token?
No, you never told me it. You just said it was a discount token.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have you roll me um, a 1d50, and what it's gonna be is it's gonna round. Uh, it's either gonna round up or down depending. So if
Okay.
it's 4, it's gonna round down. It's a 40% off token. Wow, Johnny.
Okay.
There's your luck coming.
So that would be 60 physical. That would be 40 influence, 40 of 40, 10, 10, 10 would be 25, 25, 25. So it's going to be close to, I think, 15. Let's just do math. I think it's 15 influence. It's 60, 30 is 50%. I think it's going to be close to 25. So that's a
So remember, these are given stats. These are not taken from you. So there's the huge difference between the two. If the stats are taken from you, it's a permanent stat cap reduction in addition to losing those stats. So if you can max out at a certain, say you can max out at like 100. If you lose like 12, you can only go to 88 now. But if you purchase stuff, you are freely relinquishing those stats, which means that stat penalty, that void curse or void wound, doesn't apply. You can always go back to the dream and gain those stats back.
if I give them away, I can gain them back, is what you're saying.
Yes. If you give them away through a transaction, yes, or
Yeah.
just give them away, yes. But if they're taken from you unwillingly, that's the trick.
So 60 physical, 24 mental, 16 influence. I was very close on my initial estimates of percentages.
Mm. Do you want to buy it?
I will buy it, but barter needs to be done. I can't
Okay.
just give away all these fancies without. I wouldn't mind some of the mentals since I can handle that. But my physical wise, getting rid of 60 is a little tough. Broco's always been more of a right side, so
It's a lot of stats.
what's that?
And
Is
I'd be a
right.
lot nastier without that 40% discount token.
100%.
Oh man,
100%.
that'd have been just absolutely crushing. Okay. So, hmm, what do you want to offer up?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I am thinking. Ten, 12, 15, 10, 15, 17, so 27.
You can you can barter with this creature.
No, I am. I'm definitely going to barter. I'm just seeing how much I'm willing to give up for stats.
How much you're willing to give up?
Yeah. 3, 9, 2, 7. Because of traits and talents of the Legion, can I use stats from other Kurokos as well?
No, you're completely cut off here.
I thought that was discussed with Author
Um,
because he has access, if I die, to all of Hell. Otherwise,
are you willing to risk that connection? Is why. If you pull from other characters, you may be able to do it once, but um, that connection may be damaged from the city itself, not from author.
okay. Okay.
It's a void city.
Yep.
Um, you're going to want to be as isolated as possible. But yes, you could if you want to risk stuff.
All right, sir. Your price is steep, and I'm sure there is a reason for it. I
And
will
don't buy
be.
his suit. He's gonna rip you off, man. I'll give you a decent price. It ain't no Series 2 suit, but I'll tell you what. This is the best one you can get on the market.
I
It's a Series
appreciate the
1, though.
offer.
I give you a discount. On top of your
I
discount.
I will be speaking to the man with the level 2 suit.
Ah, screw you, man. And they all just kind of disperse.
Your price is steep, as I said, but I
Yeah.
am definitely willing to trade, and Arthur has bestowed upon me something special, it seems, for you.
Yeah.
So
It's an author certified coin there.
I have some things
Hey,
about
Twilight
myself.
Man, check that coin. The thing kind of there's a big old guard that kind of shifts and flows over and shoulder checks the guy for being mouthy. Snatches the token from your fingers, kind of rolls it over the knuckles, pinches it between its fingers and tries to break it. And tosses it back. It's real. Uh huh. Certified author discount from the man himself. All right, T Man.
So, uh, from what I understand, the dream is like currency, and since I am that, I will be offering myself up in different parts, ones I choose, though.
Mm, I'll cut you a deal. I'll let you any anytime I say physical, mental, or influence, it actually comes out as it's like an untranslatable word. But it's basically the equivalency of it's like talking about a cut of meat from a
Yeah,
dream creature.
exactly.
It's a
And I understand that.
it's a how you gonna get carved up. Um, he'll let you sacrifice mental instead. You can trade physical for mental.
I see. It's very kind of you to offer those.
I'll let you swap it around. I like those mental stats. Yeah. Oh, unnaturals as well. Yeah. And there's a new the, the sound that comes out of his mouth when he says that is it's grating. Like it's like almost like two gravel plates crushing against each other. It's very uh, cruel
Of
word.
course.
Very cruel word. Like Schadenfreude, but with a tonal uh, fluctuation to it. Yeah, you can sell your unnaturals too. You're not sure what they're worth though.
I have a few things that you might be interested in.
Eh?
She'll take a page from herself and say, "This is this is something interesting."
What you got?
Passes over the part of the chapter of the first, the 10 plus 10 to acrobatics, athletics, sleight of hand, and dodge. Hands it out, and also takes out from her tool belt a jimmy and a knocker.
Mm,
These are.
nice trinkets. I know they got a little store behind them, but I don't know.
I'm not done. The physical 27 physical, 11 mental, 2 influence, and also one she's going to kind of pluck from her head acrobatics, athletics, awareness, and survival. All tier 3s. So the third check of acrobatics, athletics, awareness, and survival. And dodge.
I'll give you 3 physical conversion for that, for each one of those. Eh. It's one of the first things we like to nibble on. It's nice. It doesn't taste. It's not as juicy. It's not sweet and succulent. It's not the real good part of the meal. Also, don't translate too good.
Experience doesn't translate. Good for you. I see.
Nah, I don't know about those items, but not too not too interested. I just something weird about them.
Yes. Completely story based. There is something weird about them for sure. I understand. 3 for the conversion, though. Oh, that seems...
Yeah. Did I break you?
No, not at all.
I broke you.
I'm here. How much for the chapter, then?
Oh.
Part of the chapter.
Muted.
I'm muted. You can't hear me, Matt.
Don't do it.
Really?
All alone.
Oh, so I was looking at my OBS and my broadcast was still going off and it wasn't muted, but I was muted on the other side. Sorry, Matt. Let me move this over here, I guess. I saw my thing going and I was like, yeah, no, I'm fine. So I said I was here. What else I was going to say? I was asking about the plus 10 to acrobatics, athletics, sleight of hand, dodge from the first chapter. This was the chapters of what was part of the beginning kind of deal, right? When she attached things to her.
Yeah, I mean,
The flexibility mod.
that's what he's offered. He's going to give you a 3 physical conversion per stat 3 you offer.
So yes, but the page from beginning is different though. That was part of the you can have chapters up to the influence bonus.
Right. If you offer that up, that'll be pricey, but you're going to ruin your storyline for beginning. Beginning will lose the first chapter, and you can't.
So it's not all of the chapter, but it's some of it. So you're saying if I give some, it's all?
Well, you're going to break it up. It's going to be an impartial. You're going to
Okay.
have a shaky foundation for your chapters.
Okay. So 3. Why not 5?
I'm not digging it.
No?
Nah. Yeah, I'm not digging it.
All right. She'll take out 3 glow sticks. What about these?
He's going to analyze them.
Really light up the situation for you.
Nah, thinking maybe. Give you 5 physical, 2 mental for those, for each one.
Okay.
Not bad. A little light in the dark. Could always use a little light in the dark. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, you know that, Doc. I'll give you 3 and 2 for that.
Oh, you've changed your minds.
Yeah, looking it over. The Jimmy, we got a lot of brute force here. We good. We good. We don't need that. Yeah.
So 3 and 2. Okay. Let's get this. It's an okay pencil. Okay. Well, excuse me, boy. Open up supper. Okay. Let's see. 15, 9, 2, 11.
Hmm.
It's 11. It's 2. It's 45. So I got 45 physical out of the 60 ready to go, and I got 22 out of the 24 mental ready to go. It's looking better. 3 for each of the skills. 3 for 3, right? Not just 3 physical?
Just 3 physical.
Just 3 physical. All right.
At least for the ones you've offered.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15. How many do I need? That will do it. Okay. So, acro, athletics. So I have physical taken care of. So 63 minus 3 hints. 9 minus 9 perception. It's 2. see if I added that right now. So 15, 10, 12. Yep, that's 27 physical. That is a little more. I think that covers my cost for mental too, actually. That's 11 plus. Seven physical. Teen mental. Oops. Okay. 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 So if we add these up from what I have below, 27 plus 3 physical is 30, plus 15 physical is 45. And I just gave up 3 times. Then 15 for macro level 3, 3, 3, 3. 3. So that covers 60 out of 60 for physical. Mental is 13 plus 9 is 22. Plus 2 is 24. 4 out of 24 mental. And then I have 2 out of 16 influence. 92 minus 2. So the knocker's gone. He's gonna pass over the repair chit and the 2 salvage chits.
Nah.
Really? I guess these are not so good where you are here, but they have meaning
That's
if
at
you ever
me.
wanted
You could
to.
probably sell them for something to someone else, but nah. I came up to you because you're still flesh, you know. You
For
actually can
sure.
buy my wares.
Hmm.
Yeah. Looks
So
like you may
Matt,
be
taking making
running out
the
of time here.
influence below 90. Does it matter just for the stat wise? Does it matter that it's over 90 for the worth of the influence?
No, just influence is influence for them, and he's not
Okay,
going to budge on it. Like that is that's what he wants most out of this deal. The fact that you
sure.
had a 40% off that included the influence stat is absurd.
Hmm.
And he's not happy about it, but he's got to honor the token.
For sure.
But he might wiggle on some of it if you hand over an unnatural, especially of a mental stat.
For sure.
Um, yeah, you'll you'll take half off the influence cost if you hand over an unnatural. But nah, that's gonna be a big sticking point. Suit's too nice.
Okay. So let's bring that down there, which means I need to give 14 away now. 76, eh?
Okay, you pay for it.
I have paid for it.
All right, he'll be like, good doing business with you.
You as well.
He'll hand it to you.
So, from what I'm seeing here, ants by merits. So if I fail a luck
Anything on your
test,
sheet you spent merit on for
yes.
an ability or talent or any of that,
Mm-hmm.
don't use it. Um, if it's something given to you by the GM, those are safe. But otherwise, don't use it. It's not safe. But if you do use it, you'll use 1d10 stat points and a 50-50 luck test to see if it's lost instead.
So, say that one more time on the luck test thing. So I roll
So if
luck.
you end up using it,
Yeah.
sorry, I reread it. Any ability that you do have merit attached to,
hmm
if you do use it, roll out with 1d100. 50 or less, it's not lost. 51 or higher, you lose the ability.
You lose the ability completely, plus the 1d10 stat points.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You've done a suit like this. You've done a suit before.
Mhm.
This one goes on pretty straightforward. It's not too complicated or too convoluted.
Okay.
And when you do put it on, it just kind of boots up. Um, you are no longer subjected to
In the city
the withering.
lives. Yes.
So, do you just want to go try and find your way around, or do you wanna what do you want to do in this position? What is the plan?
I'll check out the market. I'm gonna see if I can find a clock watch or something along those lines.
What do you mean by like an actual like
Like
wristwatch?
either wristwatch or one of those ones that kind of like what is it called? It hangs, has a chain, it has a
Pocket
flip
watch.
open pocket watch. That's what I want to say. Or a pocket watch.
Uh, you can find several, but they're all from here.
Mm-hmm.
They're broken. They're not ticking.
Not
Not a
ticking,
single
eh?
watch to be found that ticks.
Sure. And I will go up to one that doesn't tick tick tick. One that looks used, but not broken beyond repair. And I'll go up to him and say, "How much for the pocket watch?"
15 physical.
15 physical, eh? Very well. Hmm.
Johnny, now you got the suit on. Roll me probably a logic test.
Sure. With my -1 unnatural intelligence, I will roll.
You have no idea the base prices, but that sounds pretty fucking outrageous from the interaction that you've had. You about his level 2 void suit, but this pocket watch that's not even working is 15.
How could I give you this salvaged shit instead? It doesn't seem to work. But you could come to hell, and then you could use it there.
You inviting me to hell?
Oh, you seem interested now.
Maybe. This is a voidling, by the way, Johnny. You're
Mm-hmm.
inviting a voidling into the tapestry.
Yes, I am not inviting him. I said if he ever comes to hell.
You inviting me?
No, unfortunately, I don't have that luxury too. But I mean, are you small?
Yes, you do. All dream creatures they got invitations they can hand out. You
Hmm.
saying you're not gonna invite me now? Just after throwing that out?
I said if you ever come. I didn't say
Mm,
please.
it sounded like a tangential invite.
Ah, I see. I see.
Wording on that was very open.
Well, it's your interpretation compared to mine. You know what? I'll go to someone else then. There seem to be lots of watches around. If you don't
Gotta find this one. This one's still in one piece.
still in one piece, it's true.
Go find a better watch. You'll be back.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what it'll be like later though. It'll definitely It's 15 now, but I don't know what it'll be like later.
Is 15 still too expensive?
Nah. You don't know what you're asking for.
I don't. Hmm.
Try and find a watch that still has the glass on it unshattered. See any clock that thinks it's allowed to tick without the master's consent. Well, time is not allowed to progress. It's an affront on his domain, you know. So this clock was repaired, you see.
Oh,
That's why it's valuable. It has the potential to tick again, but it dares not to even think about it till it's safe. And even then, it may not ever tick again, but at least it's whole.
I see.
It's also been subjected to old endless here, you know. So it might be too scared to ever tick again, but it could. Made sure that it has the ability to. But hey, you could always check the time in the endless city.
Oh, there's a way to do that.
Yeah, you look at a clock that doesn't tick.
I see. Hmm.
What are you, stupid?
No, not stupid.
I don't know. You don't seem too bright.
It's nice that you think that, but I disagree.
Makes you feel better. You buying or not?
Not for 15, though.
Alright, enough then.
I could do 5 of each, but not 15.
Oh, each? Okay.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I do 5 each.
Don't want to,
No, 5 each. That's good.
should look them up and down.
Yeah, deal. And I'm over.
Okay. Beginning will take 5 away from ballistic skill and 5 away from fellowship.
You just kind of eat them. Mmm. That's the good stuff right there. It passes you the pocket watch. Or the repaired uh call it the scared pocket watch.
Scared. Scared pocket watch.
Got doing business with you. Need come to your senses. Alright. I watch it. Unless you buying more.
Nope. Beginning will turn around and walk out of the market.
Out of the market hole.
She's going to kind of find the exits first.
Okay. Very easy to find. There's a big guard at the end.
Mhm.
They look vastly different. They have this kind of cloudy visage around the black figure that's hidden underneath.
Right.
And the entity looks down. I'm gonna have you roll 3d100, please. They're gonna each represent
Sure.
different things that are going to happen.
Sure.
Um, okay. There's a couple individuals waiting outside, and they're like, "Hey, you want a guide?"
A guide.
Yeah, dream creatures can't navigate the city. It's impossible. It's all up to luck. Do you want to chance your luck? You feel unlucky, punk?
Thinks to herself. Am I feeling lucky? Sometimes. What were you going to show me? The sights?
I mean, I could, but just kind of. It depends. I mean, there are a couple sites, but they're not safe for y'all.
Makes sense.
Um, I could take you to a tea house.
A tea house.
Yeah, you don't know about the tea houses?
No, I don't.
You're the tea man. It's tea house, tea man. I figured that'd be one of the locations you wanted.
What makes you think I'm the tea man?
You're the tea man. We've all heard of you. You're the guy who asked for only tea recipe. Everyone knows of you. You're the tea guy.
I see.
You're famous.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Should I check my influence? Have I
It's the
gained
same.
influence?
No,
Good,
it's
good,
the same.
good.
You're famous. Everyone knows about Tea Man. Kidding? Damn.
We will call this Engom and what am I thinking here? Andromenus? No. Andromenus?
Uh, Androgynous?
Androgynous, yes. Yes.
Like no gender type of thing?
Or just like man or woman.
Yeah.
Uh
They every voidling is androgynous,
Andromedus, yeah.
except for a couple which usually take the guise of, you know, dream creatures,
Mhm.
specifically to lure and prey,
Of
like
course,
the
of course.
End of Beauty specifically.
Yeah.
But they have a very abstract form of beauty. Sometimes it's something that you see as beautiful.
Mhm.
Sometimes they also take the guise of art, just so that can be defaced.
Alright. Do you pay before or after?
Uh, Depends.
Depends on.
I don't know if you can afford me, but hmm. You can go with one of the lesser guides, as this is definitely a Twilight individual.
I see.
I can't get lost. It's I could take you exactly where you need to go, depending on what you ask. But you can't afford me. But I mean, maybe you got something that I can't turn down. As the guy kind of comes over and he actually sniffs you. Yeah, you don't got enough left.
Hmm.
But you know what? maybe you got something in there, something in you or on you that I just can't refuse. You know, these guys, they're gonna strip you down bit by bit. You're gonna get peeled going through this place, like you got peeled getting that suit. Although not bad, not bad, not bad at all.
I definitely think it's a good beginning, for sure.
A suit wearing a suit, I think it's funny.
What can I say? I'm all
Only
about
the
doubles.
T-Man. Only the T-Man.
Hmm. I do appreciate the offer. And my appreciation is definitely warranted of good deeds. And it seems all you guys want is
Want
stats.
pieces of you. That's
I
what we
know.
always want.
Pieces of my story.
Yep, that's the good stuff. Or you can offer up other people's stories. We're not particularly picky. If you got a sacrificial lamb, you'll throw our way.
Hmm.
Delicious.
Nothing yet.
None yet. Not bad. But hey, I came over to this market because I heard the T-Man was gonna arrive, so I hurried over. You won't be finding another Twilight Guide. We got shit to do. Big high rollers willing to pay, you know.
For sure.
I could get you to a Seraphim market.
I'm not looking to go to there.
Hmm.
They do have a special place within my heart. But
Yeah, you could buy a Seraphim there.
I could buy a Seraphim there?
Yeah, you kidding me? There's a couple left over from this one, this tapestry.
Interesting.
Boss went and got him himself, along with a couple of the other greater voidlings that savvy like, you know.
I see.
We dig them out of their burrows, put them in cage if they don't die in the capture process. I think we got one or two, the one that I know of. You can buy them. They're pricey though. Hmm.
No, thank you.
And if you're looking for seraphim meat, you can always pick up a couple good chops. Armor's a little crunchy though. And maybe you into that.
What can I offer this guy?
Unlucky you can wander. Boss has got plans for you. You're the team man. You could just, I don't know, wander the city.
She'll take out the pocket watch. Has the arms moved at all?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Scared to move. And the Twilight guy is like, I'll give you a 20% discount if I could smash that.
Oh,
Still can't afford me, but still. Yeah, I kind of want to smash that. Yeah, that little bastard. He's looking fine. You're looking nice to put back together. Painstaking put back together. Uh, hmm.
Why don't I let you watch instead? As
No.
beginning's about to take apart the clock. She's
He's
going to
kinda-
use her tool belt, and she's going to use the.
Are you gonna
Uh,
try and turn it on here?
no.
Okay.
I'm going to take the jimmy, and I'm going to open it up. So I'm going to use the jimmy, and I'm going to take the knower and start taking some of the parts out of the knower, and with the tool belt, and attach the pieces, and kind of make it into my own clock. Not working, of course. But I'm going to attach some of the. Is this a void clock, or what is this clock exactly?
This was a clock made of dream from this tapestry before it fell, so it's got a
Okay,
hint of void in it.
got a hint of void in it.
It will always have a hint of void in it,
Okay.
but it would have a classification of like a really, really small voidling. So you're never gonna get rid of it. Any repairs done to it from using items not from here
Hmm.
will degrade really, really quick. Um, but it could be used for temporary modification or repair.
Okay.
You do know that anything you use from um, the third floor lost sector are going to last a lot longer. They're just built more durable.
Yeah.
They're more durable dream material.
Yep. What I was thinking was I was uh, going to use the clock and attach some of the stream material, and make a new chapter for myself. But since there is void in it, if I introduce void into my body, it's going to kill me from the inside. So I can't do that. Uh, I don't think I could will it out with my natural willpower from the suit either.
Well, you need a safe space. You don't want to use any of your abilities. You'd have to do just, tech use here.
Not use any of my abilities? What do you mean? Because I don't have anything that's attached to through merit.
Mm.
Like
Fair.
getting.
But you're also using it in the void streets, so
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I like the idea, but at the end of the day, it's just an idea. Let
you
us.
crack it open. He's like, ugh, good. It no longer is whole. All right. Yeah, didn't like it. Didn't like it like that. Mm-mm.
Okay, and then she's gonna sock it into her. Well, does this suit have pockets?
It does.
Do they like go into my suit pockets, or is it like just?
They're zip pockets, but when you open it and slide some in and zip it, it's protected.
Fair.
That's the power of a level 2 suit.
Nice.
The other one doesn't particularly have protected pockets.
Okay.
All right, Johnny, you want to venture in without paying this guy for a guide?
I'm kind of thinking about it. Definitely thinking about it. I'm just trying to think about something. I didn't want to make sure I didn't chip you. That should be 40% of 16. Second that. I think I need to give you more influence. So 0.6 times 40 is 24. 24 plus 16 is all right. So I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna fix that because that was my mistake. Just need to make sure the rest of it's right. I know it's 60 physicals, right?
Well, remember, you got the 40% discount, and then you haggled it way down.
Okay. Okay.
Like, it was a really solid discount.
All right.
I was going to get you on the suit stuff, but you rolled really good on the discount
I did.
token.
I somehow rolled it really well. It's true. Talk about convenience for sure. All right. You know what? It's fine. I'm just going to take the street.
Okay. All right.
But I will be going stealthily, if that makes any sense.
As you do, my friend. As you
I
do.
am as nice and black.
Right. Roll me a 1d100. I have a random encounter chart.
Yes, you do. 1d 100. 59. I'm getting these 58, 59s. I think my first roll was a 59 as well on the 1d100 when it came in. I think that was the to go to the what type of market it was though.
Maybe roll me a minus 30 awareness.
Minus 30 awareness, he says.
Yep.
Is this a void based thing? Is this void skill that's happening, or just a minus 30 awareness?
Your general awareness of your surroundings as you move.
Okay, minus 30. Let's get a double. An 80, but not good enough.
Okay. All right. Another 1d100.
Okay. As I another 1d100. I didn't catch that one. As I continue going on stealthily, am I like walking on a street here?
Mm-hmm. They're all different streets of different qualities. Some of them are jarringly different than the others.
Okay.
Some are extremely damaged. Some are quiet. Some are wild.
Here's another 1d100. 29 this time.
You found yourself at another normal market.
I must have been going down in circles or something.
Oh, it's a different market.
Different market completely. Yeah.
Do you enter the market?
No, I don't. I don't have anything of value on myself besides stats, and I don't really want to give too much up.
You could pass through it because there's an exit on the other side if you'd like.
Is there an entrance fee?
No.
Okay. I'll look at the sides, kind of get an idea of it, and go up to the bouncer and say, "Is it all right if I come in?"
Sure, T-Man. No charge for you.
Oh. She will bow and work her way through the market. Everyone seems to know I'm.
You can't bring your tagger along though, as he's. And this thing kind of rises out of your shadows and thrashes, and this guy just spears it.
Ah, you are too kind.
None of the like. As he kind of picks it up off his spear, kind of rips a big chunk off of it, reaches in and kind of pulls out this like horrible screaming essence and just kind of eats it. None of the like. Don't ever say that to a voidling. We might Well,
So that
we
was
might
because
do a
I
lot.
said you were too kind? I didn't say thank you or anything, right?
No. It's just you're too kind. Don't say that to voidlings.
I got you.
They may take it the wrong way.
Okay. Very well. Tulu, as she'll walk through the market and get an idea what's different from the first one. I'm sure people are coming up and being like, "Hey, buy this, buy this."
You find another dream guy. He's kind of, you can literally see parts of him start to dissolve off of him. Everyone's like, buy a suit before it's too late. But he can't understand them.
And I'll go up
There's
to him.
just this scream into nothingness as he just kind of crumples in on himself and just dust.
Oh.
And then they start fighting over the dust. It's my dust, mine! He will be my servant! And they all fight, and eventually one of them kind of slaps the others and collects all the dust in a big swirling motion. And kind of crunches it together, pushes it into a jar.
I see.
Get out of here! Stop making a ruckus in the market.
Is this
It'll
a
be
Twilight
my
individual?
servant. No, just a bigger voidling.
Just a bigger voidling. Yeah, so I'm probably a medium tier compared to the lessers. Okie dokie. Don't want that to happen to me.
You had prep.
Yes, I did.
You had a couple ideas, and your willpower was high enough you could understand them with an unnatural.
Yeah, suit unnatural, that is for sure.
All right.
Let us go to the exit of this place and do another 3D 100 like before.
Nope.
Okay.
That was just to see what guides you were available.
Yeah. I'm guessing
Roll
before was for the Twilight Guide.
Yeah, the Twilight Guide. Yeah, very rare.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Of course.
They would take you anywhere in the city based off a description without getting lost.
Okay. I'm doing 100. 51. Almost a 50.
All right. You continue on.
Taking the sights.
Yeah.
Very wonderful sights.
Oh no, these are awful sights.
I know.
Go ahead and roll me that awareness on my study, please.
Oh,
if
sure.
you'd be so kind.
Another one of these bad boys coming in, saying hi. Oh, very close, but not close enough.
Okay.
So, question, Matt.
Yep.
Can I use merit on my route here, or does that count as something like that 1d100 thing of...
Don't spend merit here.
Okay, gotcha.
Not unless you're in a safe zone.
Okay.
Mark cards aren't safe zones.
That's completely fair.
Another 1d100.
Here we go again. Ooh, bedtimes.
You find yourself in front of a tall set of gates.
I see.
The only description I can give you is a Siberian prison that spans off in multiple tiers, up, down, and you've somehow crossed a incredibly large but dilapidated stone bridge across a chasm that goes down into nothing. But the prison also kind of tears down on the other side of the cliff, down, and up and far. And the gate's open for you. What would you like to do?
Matt, what I would like to do is turn around, but I'm not going to meta that.
You can turn around. This place immediately gives you the vibes.
Yeah. One thing that comes to mind is the part of the rules that author opened up for the places that are not are that he would go into, and if you find something that's in the middle of it, kind of deal.
Yeah, these looming gates, these multi-tiered gates open up.
Multi-tiered gates, so there's more than one.
Yeah, there's multiple gates. One's a portcullis, one's an iron door, one is a bulkhead, all from different types of prisons. And when you kind of look in further, you realize that the gates go on. All the gates open for you. Would you like to enter the prison?
Not really, but when am I ever going to get a 1D100 again? Just to be sure, Beginning's going to check her shadow. If she has a shadow to begin with here.
You do not have a shadow here.
Do not have a shadow here. Okay. What's Beginning's thinking to herself is that if I go in here, are those doors going to close on me? I kind of wanted to see the city more than this structure.
Upon casual observation, the city structure around the gate, whether it's on the sides of the gates, on the front gate itself, or overhead, it looks like there was some sort of plaque or some sort of title or something that would, give the name to this place, an innumerable amount of different signage or postage or
For sure.
that would let you know what this is, but it's all been removed, and there's just a bare hint of discoloration that there would be such signage there. What will Johnny do? What will Johnny do?
Big decision. Beginning's a little look inward and kind of trust her gut here. And
there's a beckoning, kind of almost like a lulling calm. Come in. Not in the author kind of gesture. It's there's something beckoning you.
But so for sequence of events here, Beginning looks to her gut, and then her gut's like, come in? Or is this
no?
some other...
The building's like, come in.
Okay.
Your gut's not telling you. Your gut's like, I don't know about this, Chief.
Yeah.
Your gut's like,
I think
that's a trap.
I think buildings that be like, come in, especially in this place, are bad. And that's what I'm getting from this with Beginning. Beginning's going to take the first door that opens, and she's going to try and close the door.
It doesn't budge.
Doesn't budge. It's like,
Your gut's even more like, why are you touching it? No.
Well, beginning is all about her gut. So,
Okay, it's hideous. Ugh. Blech.
oh man, I would love to go in there.
Yeah, your
If it
gut is
didn't.
like, it's like, Chad, like, I don't know, Scoob. Let's get out of here, man.
Let's get out of here, man. I can't handle it, man. All right. Well, beginning's gonna look around and go back the way she came. Yeah.
All right, roll me another 1d100. Back into the city.
Another 1d100. You know what? I'm gonna call it right now. It's gonna be.
Nope.
You sure, Matt? Because I can do this.
Don't
I
do
have
it.
the power in me. It's 1 in a 100 chance to call this.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm
Don't do it, Johnny.
feeling. I'm just gonna let you know. I'm feeling a 42.
No.
No, it's a 92.
No. Doesn't happen. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. You need to run as something crashes behind you, and it's an amalgamation of just mouths, flesh with teeth, gnashing teeth, and kind of some sort of fleshy protrusions that latch, like fire out of the fleshy mass and grab onto the nearest thing, merely to haul itself forward before detaching. It's just a ball of teeth and hunger. And
Okay.
This is going to be run away from the monster.
Run away from the monster time.
Yes.
Gotta love the run away from the monster times.
Oh yeah, this is bad.
All right. Beginning's going to look down the street and look at this thing, and then go to where it's not. Very quickly. In a way that is
Roll me athletics.
post haste. Athletics.
Or your bags. One of the two.
Uh,
There's a lot of debris.
well, if there's debris, I will do acrobatics to jump and slide and do what needs to be done. There's a 33. Gorgeous.
All right, so you are well keeping ahead of this thing for now. The streets are winding and churning, and there's a lot of debris, and the size of the street itself fluctuates.
Right.
But this thing just bowls through most of the buildings, devouring up any other creature it comes across with ease and hunger. Go ahead and roll me a 1d100 to see where you're going.
Sure. See if I run back into the gates of the prison.
No,
Oh, another 80, another double. Look at that. We're starting off strong. 2 doubles in a row, Matt.
Okay.
Am I running into another?
This is not good, Johnny.
Of course.
All right, another creature just slams out of between the alleys of another building and stops in front of you. And it looks at you, and then it looks up behind it, and there's this hunger look like, all right, which one of you fuckers do I... No, definitely both. And it's going to go after both of you.
Of course. So
I'm going to need a dodge roll at a minus 30.
Okay. Let's go. Dodge roll at a minus 20 for plus 10 from the other thing. 82.
It is definitely going to rip a big chunk of your void suit open.
Okay, can I use step aside here?
You can. And then if you fail a 50-50 roll, it's gone
Okay.
forever.
Okay. Now, step aside hasn't been improved with merit.
Oh, it's just a one-time use?
Correct.
Oh, you've never purchased an additional use?
Nope, the only time it was given to me by Kuzmo and the Grandmaster.
Well, Kuzma spent merit on it to be given to you. If the Grandmaster gave it to you, that's a different thing.
Okay. If that's the case, Matt, sure. But if we want to do order of operations here, I lost one of my step asides that
You'll
Kuzmo
step
gave
aside.
me,
Okay.
and then Grandmaster. So yeah, it would just been the Grandmaster stuff. So I will use step aside, my only use.
All right. You will get out of the way. You won't have to roll a 1d50, but that's your use. It's your
That's my
safe
use.
use.
That's correct.
And you watch these two greater voidlings slam into each other
Okay.
and start ripping and tearing at each other. There's barely any intelligence. It's just feral beasts attacking. There's no. There's a cunning, but no intelligence behind it.
For sure.
And you're running away because this is fucked. All right, 100, back into the city. That actually
Here
worked
we
out
go.
pretty well for you. Not gonna lie.
Well, they something else to look at. That's the way she looks. 83
Oh
this time.
my god! Another one. Well, you've attracted a party. I'm gonna have you roll stealth.
Okay. Stealth, I think I can do. Let's see if I get any. Oh, I should include if something is attacking me and you tell me to do a dodge against a voidling, I get that plus 20, right?
Yeah.
From the suit. Okay, I'll do that next time. I just I forgot about it. All right. What am I thinking here? What am I thinking? Stealth. I don't have any bonuses, and am I using the stealth versus I don't think I get the extra stuff. So I'm just gonna roll it. 88. It's a double, but it's not what we need. So I have
You immediately run into another big creature. Not as big as the others, but it's like, motherfucker, leave me alone. The commotion has caught the attention of quite a few creatures.
I seem to be bringing more chaos to this place with my doubles than my other fun stuff. I should run? Sure. I will run. I will, if I am running for my life, I'll be rolling at athletics with a plus 10.
All right. You're ahead of it. Back into the city. Or further into the city. Keep rolling.
Here we go again, Matt. I'm feeling okay. All right, my spider, my beginning sense is tingling here, and I'm feeling a double of anything. It's gonna be a double, but it's not gonna be the double I want. So it's gonna be like a 55. No, an 18. No, 18's not bad. Okay, not bad.
You'll find yourself into a quiet street.
Oh, quiet street.
There is things still pursuing you.
Of
It's going to be
course.
following you into the quiet street, but this particular area doesn't seem to have much in it except for some dangerous debris kind of jutting out here and there.
So what I'm
I'll
gonna
have
be
you roll a
doing.
-10 awareness to see if you can avoid some of the more hidden dangers. But doesn't seem to be any voidlings kind of lurking about, you know.
Okay, I'm going to be tiptoeing while I run with this -10 awareness. Because it's a quiet street. I gotta be quiet, right? Oof. Nope.
Alright,
I walk onto some stuff and make some noise.
Oh, you lucked out. You do not rip and tear your suit.
Okay.
You lucky boy. Alright, the creature following you.
Oh,
Oh, he's caught up significantly.
I
The
see that.
debris here will not stop it very successfully. So I'll have you roll athletics. There's no tiptoeing. This is keep going.
keep going.
Keep going.
I think I got a plus 10 here. Hell yeah, dude. Oof. He's on me.
Oh yeah, the gap has narrowed significantly.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually going to continue to roll until you get ahead
Okay.
of this thing. So roll athletics again. You
Sure.
do need to outroll this thing,
All right.
otherwise it will narrow the gap.
Going
Okay.
94.
It, with its confidence, surges forward
Mm-hmm.
and leaps over one of the pieces of debris
Right.
and kind of stumbles because there's a little pothole, and it has to catch itself, and you get distance enough so that you can roll a 1-800 for random encounters. Woo!
Random encounter tab.
Hey.
I'm feeling an 11.
No, you're not.
Oh, it's very close. Very close, man.
As you're running, you literally see a hanging sign that has a picture of a T sign on it.
Oh, I have found the tea house. Is there
Found
a
ATMs, yeah. There's a
is
door.
there a door here?
Uh-huh.
I feel
And
very
lights are on.
lights are on. Is the door open or is it closed?
It's the sign says open.
No. A question. Is the door open?
Do you try the door?
No. You missed my point. Is the door
It's not
open or
open.
closed?
Open.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not
Okay.
open. It's closed.
Okay. I'll knock on the door.
There's no response.
Okay.
There's somebody behind the counter making some stuff, and you do see some other.
So there's windows at least.
Yeah, there's actual windows to this
I
place.
I see.
Unlike every other broken, dilapidated, bombed out, ruined building, this one is actually it looks repaired.
She'll, after she knocks, say, I'm coming in, and open the door.
Door opens. A little jingle. And they're like, welcome to the tea shop.
Why, hello there. Do you sell tea from different places, or do you just offer it?
Oh, just a tea shop.
My name is,
It's Tea Man. We know.
Ah.
Come have a seat.
She'll go take a seat.
And they'll serve you up the tea that you're fighting for.
Oh. Great
Free of charge,
motivator.
man. You're a legend. It's on the house. There are actually dream creatures in here in dream suits.
Oh, yes, sir.
Several of them have their helmets off. Sipping tea. Some of them have their helmets on and they have this little straw. Some of them have this little tube that kind of like you would for the back end of a camelback.
Mm-hmm.
That they have coming out of the bottom of their wrist into the tea mug.
Right.
And you could just see the tea level draining a little bit as they kind of suck it in, and the drinking portions inside the helmet. It just kind of goes through a tube, kind of like a still suit. So, but looks like you can take your helmet off safely.
Okay. Does it like retract for this void suit, or like?
No, yours is like a space helmet. It goes. You have to undo the locking mechanisms and then rotate it counterclockwise a quarter turn.
Right.
Yours is a much more durable model.
Okay. She'll take her helmet off and say,
guy next to you just snorts like a suit in a suit.
You doing okay
God, I
there?
have tea coming out of my nose.
Yes, be careful.
Oh gosh. Oh god, no wonder you're a legend. That is comical. Truly comical.
But I think the funny thing is that this suit doesn't come off either.
Yeah. The creature just kind of that it was chasing you skids past the door, comes back, and then presses its face up against the glass. And the owner just kind of snaps at it like, get going. Get out of here. Eventually, it reaches under and just pulls out the equivalence of a shotgun that kind of ambiently has this. It puts your hairs on edge. But it looks like a double barrel short.
Yes, sir.
And the creature just kind of balks back and just like scurries off. And then the creature is no longer following you.
I see.
It's like, it's Scary. And he puts the gun back. No manners. Only individuals who have patience can enter my establishment. Mostly refuge for somewhat dream-based people. And of course, Twilight, because you really can't keep them out.
Beginning will sip her tea and then look around the shop.
It's a hole in the wall, but it's put together with all the seats are either like a reclaimed high stool or a barrel or something to sit on, but it's all in good repair.
Okay.
Tables don't match at all. Some of them are extremely elegant and heavy set. Some of them are really cheap. One's a fold-out table, but it looks like it's put together from reclaimed salvage and in good and repaired stuff. Looks like the bar also has been put together plank by plank. And there's one piece together machine in the back. It's some weird. One moment, folks.
Yep, I hear you. Fly me to the moon, let me gaze upon the stars.
Fake call. Fake news.
Oh.
One machine that looks like it's rigged from an espresso and some other sort of overly complicated barista tool.
Right.
And a collection of different types of mugs between just literal mason jars, biohazard containment, like just sample or specimen jars that look like they've been cleaned, like actual mugs, Steiner pint mugs, like anything that could hold a drink. But it's just not a single one's alike.
Where did you get the mugs from?
Found them.
Oh, in the city?
Yeah.
Nice.
The guy behind the bar, he looks like he's out of color. He's off color.
Okay.
The other people here, they have color. Like they feel dream. Your eyes are dream. That is your brain. Your eyes tell you was dream.
All right.
He was.
An echo? No.
He's an echo. He's a lost one. He's from this tapestry. He's
Right.
still surviving to this day. Even after his tapestry fell and the city became endless, timeless, eternal, and after the claiming of Twilight and the new Conqueror, he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Just knickknacks.
She looks upon them all and says, they look like good memories.
You can take that one with you.
Oh, this one, really?
Yeah. It's basically a porcelain white coffee mug from what would be a kind of a rundown 24-hour diner that you would find off a freeway that's been washed endlessly and is designed to just take abuse. And it looks abused, but there's a couple chips in it. There's a perilous crack on the outside, but it doesn't look like it connects to the inside.
Okay. So I can tell that this item here is dream, though.
Yeah. But it's the same condition that your pocket watch is in. It has a hint of void to it.
Hint of void.
A bare echo. Less so than the pocket watch, though. A lot less. It has an echo of void. It has more of that lost dream flavor to it that the barista has.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the pocket watch is far more infected.
Right.
You would actually be able to take this mug home.
Just take the echo of void out of it.
Echo Void's not coming out. That's forever. It does not. Even if you were to play with it,
Right.
it would just actually destroy itself. It's not. It's fragile actually. It's a porcelain mug.
I was thinking better.
It's a miracle it survived in the first place.
Just like all the rest of them.
Yeah, and from what you've learned, voidlings have a penchant
I
and a
want you.
really strong
You know,
desire.
you're playing new threat. You want new threat.
Yeah. It's my turn, Allie. It's my turn to have him. He's mine. I get him for another hour or so. He's mine.
Yeah, I got probably 2 more hours, 11 o'clock. I think it would be a good time to settle down. Okay.
Um,
Well, I'll definitely remember this fondly. This is a nice moment in a endless city. What you do is, I don't have the right to say important, but this moment's important to me. So, thank you.
I think it's ironic. The team man who's a suit inside of a suit is at my tea house. Funny times, funny times.
Do you have some place I could sing a song?
No, we're a quiet and sour, or a quiet and dour bunch here.
Okay.
Singing gets you the wrong type of attention.
That's fair.
You might get a end of beauty coming in, and this place isn't built to handle Avatar level.
That's completely fair. This is why I asked.
And singing, especially in the city, oh god, that's the wrong type of attention.
Okay.
Really fast.
I remember that.
Really fast. But you can stay here as long as you need. At your seat. It's good to have new people come by.
Is this considered a safe zone, Matt?
It is, but
Okay.
not in the like you can tinker with stuff here, but
Yeah.
it still has it'll be safe zone, but it'll be a tier 1, not the tier 3 you're probably looking for dream base works.
Okay. Okay.
Safe enough to take off your helmet, and safe enough you can work on stuff without being attacked. But yeah, it's a tier 1. It'll protect you from the withering. You can consume the stuff here without having it eat you from the inside. And you can kind of tinker with some stuff, but you can use abilities here.
Okay.
Somewhat safely, if it doesn't draw too much attention.
Doesn't draw too much attention.
Yeah, you don't see anyone using abilities. They're all anyone who's just sipping on their drink is actually working with a tool set. They're actually like modifying or duct taping, or they're using tools to modify or change stuff.
Okay. Well, how about I just do this then? I'll make it simple. I'll use tech use to work on the pocket watch. With my negative unnatural intelligence. Beautiful.
You can probably get away with using your willpower to manipulate an object.
Interesting.
Give me one moment.
Yep, no worries.
Alright, there. Vic.
So, are you saying because I failed the roll, I'm able to use my willpower to manipulate it?
No, you're not sure what you're gonna need to do to.
Work on this thing.
You
Gotcha.
could, yeah, with the tool set. You'd be probably better off trying to use your ability as long as you keep it subdued and localized. Your willpower manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're getting the gist that if you use a tool set like that hardened tool set, it'll degrade, so you only have a number of uses.
Right.
But you could safely use that out in the streets.
Okay.
Your willpower, surrounding manipulation ability probably wouldn't be safe to use often.
Okay. So how about this then? I'm gonna take apart the pocket watch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like literally take each individual piece and like kind of lay it out in front of me.
A lot of pieces. Tick 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 tick.
And then I'm going to reverse with my negative unnatural intelligence and put the clock stopwatch back together.
Okay.
What would you like for a roll to do that?
I'm gonna have you roll int. You're
Int?
trying to use your negative intelligence here. It put back together, you think? If you think, it's something.
All right.
When you shake it, though, there's parts moving around.
Ah, fuck. Just like, I guess I got to do that again. She'll take the whole thing apart again and be like, all right. What am I missing here? What am I missing?
You're not sure where the shaking bit came from. There's no loose pieces.
All right. So,
what are you trying to do with the negative intelligence? Are you trying to get this thing to start ticking?
No. What I wanted to do is I wanted to change its position without ticking.
You could just move the. If you disconnect one of the gears, you can just move it with your finger.
Yeah.
And the Brace is like, playing with clocks is not safe, dude.
Oh, I see. She'll put the clock away. I don't want to make things harder for your establishment. You have been so kind.
It just gets the wrong kind of attention. The only place you could play with a clock safely is in Eternity's house.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't tick on its own, you can actually play with the, you'll have to find the maze.
The maze.
But I don't think.
I haven't been there yet. The only place I've been to, I think, is a prison.
Oh God! Did you go in? No, you didn't go in. You're here. You're alive.
What was wrong with it? There was lots of gates to it, but it seemed...
Prison's a prison. You don't come out of the prison.
Ah, I see.
No one ever makes it out of the prison.
I was...
Let alone a drain creature. Some of the nastier creatures go in there, or if you're unlucky, you just find your way in there.
Yeah, tried to invite me in, but my gut was like, don't do that. And I listened to my gut, so...
Good choice. Find the center of Eternity's maze, and if you're in the presence of Eternity, you can play with clocks. Okay. As long as you don't actually repair one fully.
It's definitely not repaired. Should put the pieces in our toolbox. Okay. Again, thank you for the tea. Do you have any of your favorites? I'd like to. They're for sale.
And none if you want to stay a while.
I see.
Some of the stuff are for lifers.
Right.
It'll give you power, give you bonuses to living, but you're going to become more attached to this tapestry than to the your tapestry,
I see.
and I don't think you want that.
No, I have places to be. The
Indeed.
others are waiting for me back home.
My favorites are from my tapestry, and I'm not going to serve those to you and trap you here.
But you said you are selling.
I'm not selling. No,
Okay, okay.
whether it's a recipe or whether it's a um, uh, an actual drink.
I see.
Not unless you're going to become a regular, then we can open up a tab.
Okay. What about the other dream creatures that are kind of staying around here? What are they? What are they up to?
A lot of them are just working on stuff. It's a safe space.
Yeah.
The guy's not kicking them out, so they each have their own kind of table. There's hardly any conversation. Everyone's just kind of minding their own business and enjoying the moment of privacy
Okay.
and safety. The only conversation is with the bartender.
Right. Makes sense.
There was one outlier. Was when that guy kind of laughed at you for having
Yeah.
a suit under a suit.
Yeah.
But then he went back to his drink.
Okay. Hmm. What beginning will do is beginning will take out one of the salvage chits and say, if you ever do come to the tapestry that I'm from, in hell there is a place where these are useful.
I can't
What?
leave.
Hmm.
But I appreciate the gesture. But
But you know what?
also,
You do find a lot of dream creatures here, though, so maybe you might offer to one you find that's not staying in your tapestry. So she'll put the
up
chip
to
down.
individual basis on how they get out. But I'll take your little chit and I'll keep an eye out for the lucky few who find their way in here. And I'll give them advice how to get out. But remember, it's up to everyone's bargain if they made a
Yes.
bargain to get in.
Yes, I know.
Or
It is survival, after all. It's just, I feel like you're a good judge of character. And
gotta be.
if you feel like you find somebody in here, that is worthy, give them this chit and say, go to hell.
I'll do that, kid.
No
I'll do
worries.
that. Choice of words.
And she'll open up the door and leave.
2100. Back into the fray.
Back into the fray. Matt, you know what I'm feeling this time?
No, you're not.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna crack my knuckles and everything. I'm gonna get it ready because you know what I'm feeling?
I'm feeling 90s, bro. Back into the worst of it.
I've just 90s. Now we're 96, 97. Could be a 98.
Oh, I'm going for it. Absolutely. I'm hoping for that 98, 99.
But instead of a 98, it's gonna be a 2.
No, it's not. I've already rolled a 2.
There's a 2 there. Look at that.
Shut up. That's not a 2. Just... Okay, find another market. Oh, jeez. This time, it's a normal market. Woo!
A normal market. Oh man. I'm seeing all you guys around here. Let's go up to the bodyguard, or the not the bodyguard, the front man, as you'd say. Say, I've been seeing markets all day, or maybe not all day. Who knows? Is it all right if I come in?
No charge for you, team man.
She'll nod her head and make her way into the market.
Go ahead and roll me an awareness.
Of course. Beginning is about to roll an awareness. 39.
Here are a couple things.
Oh?
Like get your nets, get your distraction and trap nets. You could throw one and run away or stab your prey. And one's like, come and get your box, your carry box. Everyone needs a carry box. It's a box you could carry stuff in. And he's literally just holding a crate, open box. It's a whole box. Like, it even got a lid, a working lid, a real box. And one's like, get your egg finder, get your egg finder. Don't let the eggs get you, man. They're out to get you.
I don't like
And
this
this
idea
guy's,
of
get
eggs.
clean socks. I have one clean sock here. It's a whole sock, doesn't even have holes in it.
She'll go up to the guy with the sock and say, hello there.
You want a clean sock? He kind of taps it and
Depends.
it kind of poofs a little bit of the dust, but it's a whole sock with no holes. Stained.
How much for the sock?
Oh, it's a mighty artifact, I'll tell you. 3
Oh?
mental.
3 mental.
Oh, it's a mighty artifact. Especially you dream folk who like them socks.
3 mental.
Yeah. Kind of stretches a little bit. It's a good sock. And he's like, the guy next to him's like, why do you need a sock for? Get an egg finder. I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it works.
Oh?
Yeah. And he kind of holds this like this little it's very comical. It looks like one of those really used to be very vibrantly colored kitchen utensils.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little poaching little device. And he's like, and he scoops at one of your pockets and pulls out a little egg. See? It's an egg finder. It'll find your eggs.
She'll look at the egg.
That's a serpent's master egg.
And she'll point and up to the sky and say, Arthur, I thought you said I wouldn't find any of these.
And one of the voices kind of rustles through, and it's like, I didn't say they wouldn't find you.
Well,
Your bad fortune by encounter.
I found one
also,
for you.
Mm-hmm.
No flare needed.
No flare needed. It's a little loophole. Problem is with serpent's masters, they bend the rules, even in my territory sometimes. But the thing is it looks like it was going to play passenger.
Come back.
No, you were going to take it home.
Yes, I know. I was going to come back. That's what I meant.
Yes. Which, by the technicalities of our arrangement and the loose wording of our deal, unfortunately, this thing fit right into one of the very vague word playage of it. But as you can see, I also happen to seed in a few individuals that may find them for you.
Well, it is
Playing
yours,
counterplay.
Yours to crack.
Oh, I very much will. And this thing immediately starts to scream inside the shell as the paper grabs it and brings it to a big face, big maw made of paper with endless rows of sharp teeth, and tosses it in and just goes crunch, 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 crunch.
Good.
The arrogance it's a unique flavor.
Well, if you find yourself to a market and you fear the egg, you may have an egg on you. Find this fellow. Get your egg finder.
She'll nod to Arthur.
Yes, I said you part of the deal. You were correct, but play and
Oh.
counterplay.
Of course, it was part of the story.
But your fortune seems to wane, but then it crests, and it's very exciting. It goes up and down, up and down.
She
Keep
wants to
going.
make
Don't
a
stop.
TikTok reference, but she's not going to do that.
Keep going. Don't stop. All right, back to watching. And they all kind of look over. Yeah, that's Arthur. You want
know.
the egg finder?
How much?
Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. One influence.
One influence.
One influence.
Sold.
All right. And he hands you the little poaching egg utensil. You have no idea how it works.
You know what? What's it made out of?
Stainless steel, or was some sort of metal?
Is it Veil?
No.
Void, right?
It's made of Dream. Void Echo Dream. So it's from here, probably from an appliance store or the equivalency
Okay.
of like a crate and barrel or something.
Okay. But there is
It's salvage.
There is a Void Echo here. Okay.
You probably can't take this home.
Can't
Not
take it
safely.
home, eh? All
Not
right.
safely.
What about if I add it to one of my chapters?
Again, not safe. The only safe thing would be that mug because it has probably the most minimal echo
Yeah,
of void possible.
Yeah.
It's a suggestion that it's void stained. But it's like a coffee stain rather than an actual infection or corruption upon it.
And the white sock, I'll take it for 3 fellowship.
It's a sock. Oh man, good purchase. It's such a good purchase. Oh, you're gonna
I'll
be
make
so
sure
happy with that.
I find a door to put it on.
Hmm?
I said I'll make sure I find a door to put it on.
Why would you put it on a door? You'll put it on your foot. I learned that. The dream peoples like to put the socks on the foots.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a magic spell?
It's a magic spell.
Oh man, I learned something good today. Alright, I'm gonna go find more stuff now. Bye. He kind of wanders out of the market.
Okay.
He'd found that sock and came to sell it.
Well, you know what? Everyone needs a good sock.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to leave the market now.
100.
All right. 72. Sounds like the Jaws theme song, Matt. Am I getting
Yeah.
da?
All right. You find yourself in the middle of a street that was basically called the dangerous streets instead of the quiet streets. Center of a battle of the past. You have broken weapons litter the streets and unexploded ordnance.
Okay.
Roll me a 1d100.
/R. 1D.
Yeah,
100.
give me a lot of these.
Oh, there's my beautiful 11.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a -30 awareness test as you move through.
-30 awareness test.
Okay. You were successfully able to locate work around the live ordnance.
Okay.
It's unexploded, but that doesn't mean it's not live. There is off to the side, as promised from the flare. There is something that catches your eye, just a little glimmer,
Little glimmer.
Even though there's no light shining on it to make it glimmer once at you. It's meant that, oh, there's a shiny thing. And it's sitting on top of a very exploded vehicle. There seems to be some sort of lens.
Oh.
And inside the exploded vehicle seems to be some dust on a seat and kind of a pile of armor.
Okay.
It looks like it was a military vehicle with a driver and a gunner.
Right.
And the lens seems to be some sort of part of the gun. It would be very unsafe to go check it out, but this definitely, because of that glimmer that you hit, that's flare. That is a seated flare event right there.
Okay.
Puts you in greater danger, but you never know.
Well, I got my lucky sock, so I'll be okay.
Oh, that's right. You got a lucky sock. Okay. I'll have you roll that same test going over.
The same awareness test at a minus 30? Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Lucky sock. Let's go.
You will, as you walk, you hear click
Oh, click.
under the right foot.
Okay.
And you feel something depress, and your foot kind of goes down a little bit as the street kind of gives a little bit of a way. It is not a landmine. It is an unexploded mortar shell.
Okay.
And you've pressed it further in, and you're not sure if you lift your foot and it shifts, it'll go off because the detonator cap is on the tip, and it's still tipped down, and you pushed it further in. It's up to you to figure out what you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, what she's gonna do is take a second. Not a literal second, just a figure of speech, as they say.
Yeah.
I have a beard hair in my teeth right now. It's kind of disgusting.
Oh, Johnny boy. What about the viewers? Gonna anyone watching's gonna be like, and then they're gonna log off, and they'll never know the conclusion.
Well, that's too bad for them. I meant to get my my beard trimmed. I gotta do it myself, I guess. I got my beard trimmed. I didn't mean to get my mustache trimmed.
No, move on. You can't scare them away with more greater detail. Come on, man.
It's a nice haircut, though. I'll give her that.
Because apparently all of my boilings have a Joyzy accent, so that's what I'm feeling right now.
You know what I need to do is I need to put this mortar inside the sock. So I'm gonna.
Well, you'd have to pull the mortar shell out, but you could put it over
but
the tail end.
I know where the tail end is, and I'm gonna get the hole. I'm gonna, kind of crouch down.
Maybe roll a luck test for this thing to explode, but lucky sock. Well, it's a lucky sock.
The lucky fucking sock.
It'll. Oh my God, Johnny! You pick your foot off, it doesn't even explode. You're just like, not even close, baby. Oh man, you don't even have to use your lucky sock. That was yeah. No, you rolled really, really well. So yeah, you're like not even close, baby. Oh man, live ordnance stats. It's actually a dud. Fuck that thing.
No, it's actually a dud. You're right. I'm gonna throw it behind my back, and
you're gonna pick it up and throw it. It does explode. Several other things explode.
Oh shit. She'll just move forward a bit. Hey, alley girl. Oh, my lucky alley girls came too. She needs some love, Matt. Get all the good back stretches.
Oh yeah, I give those alley back scratches. alley back scratches.
Getting lonely, alley girl.
Back scratches. Back
You know I know the alley
scratches.
girl, right?
Too romantic. You jam. It's critical
I'm
wounds.
hitting you with mental damage, Matt. Be careful.
No, it's critical
Wholesomeness.
wholesomeness. Wounding. All right, Johnny.
You gonna be okay, alley girl?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch your head.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Through sheer luck, you make it to the side of the armored car.
Thank you. Okay. Sorry, my headphones on. I didn't catch the last bit of there, Matt. I'm guessing as I kind of contemplate my life choices of throwing that behind my back for thematics.
It's a terrible choice, but at the same time, you've through sheer luck made it to the armored car.
I was going to totally keep that for another situation to throw at somebody, but I mean, I thought it was a dud, so I just,
Yeah, fine.
it was
You're
just
not the
part of the
smartest
story.
guy. You're not the smartest tool in the shed.
Hey, I got that negative natural intelligence, baby.
It was a dud. It probably just hit something else and exploded. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's not like there were 2 explosions or anything. Probably hit multiple things. That just clears your path. So, what do you want to do? You're at the side of the armored car.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
All right. So the inside looks like there was a very tight space for a gunner. Some supplies in the back that's been looted. There's some empty ammo cases. And then there is underneath the clothes and armor a pile of ash.
Ah,
Of what
dream.
used to be the person. There's also a pile of ash underneath the guy at the on the seat of the driver's.
You
Where
know
the
what I'm
driver
gonna do,
used to
Matt?
be.
I'm gonna collect that ash with my sock.
There are also empty ammo tins.
You know what's probably better? I'm gonna put so I know who's who, so I don't mix them up. I'm gonna get 2 ammo tins, and I'm gonna put one guy in one ammo tin, another guy in another ammo tin. So I separate the 2.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, it looks like one of the. Guess they haven't found it yet.
Yeah.
And then I'll put
There
those
looks
ammo
to be
tins
a
in
working
my.
gun up top, but it looks very large and heavy because it's a mounted thing.
Okay.
It doesn't look to have any bullets though.
That's fair.
It does have to have one scope at the top. Maybe with some tools you could probably disconnect it and use it as a singular scope.
Well, I do have some tools on me actually.
And roll me techies.
All right, am I gonna break it? The question is, should I break it? It is taking me a little bit. I gotta get up there.
Lucky Sock will give you a luck test to not break it, so you could try again.
Okay, I'll take those. I'm feeling a 51 though, unfortunately.
Yeah,
That's a 61.
you do
I break
it.
it.
It's fragile. But
Damn.
you got 2 tins of ash.
2 tins of ash.
All right.
But you know what? I will collect the pieces though.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Put them in my tool belt. Never
All
know
right.
when that might come. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a luck test.
A luck test. Sure.
Sorry, random encounter. Sorry.
All right. Here comes the random encounter. I'm feeling a 32. No. I'm just not that character. I can't.
All right. Moving on.
58. Oh. Middle of the road. I can't guess it, so I'm going to guess the opposite. So if I'm going to guess a 58, I need to go for 85. If I'm going to go for an 85, I'll get 58. It's doubles, right? So I'm feeling a 66. Oh, there's a 96 though. All right. I found my thing. I definitely found another guy. Yeah, run.
You need to run so fast.
I've learned from these.
Greater Voidling's after you.
I'm gonna find out which one. Let me check my voidling list. A specter, a wraith, kind of molds out from one of the looks like a cemetery that you passed that you didn't see was there. You swear there's a building, but no building, no giant cemetery, and all wisps. These black and blue wisps come crawling out of each of the graves and form a giant specter with a scythe.
Well,
and it floats ominously, slow at first, towards you.
Yep. The moment I see something pop out, I'm like, oh, I'm not curious at all. I'm going to GTFO.
Your gut's like,
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
get out of here, run, Ricky
Nope.
Bobby.
Nope.
You ain't first, you last. Oh no.
Oh,
I rolled
roll the
one.
one? Of course you
I
did.
did.
You couldn't have waited
So,
for me for a second.
You cannot run away with this thing using athletics.
Okay. Because it has taken that ability to do it. I get you.
Yeah, and you will not be able to roll athletics on this poor character again.
That's okay. It happens. I understand.
Shing!
So, what we need to do is we need to roll acrobatics instead, obviously. But how are we going to do this? We're going to
Parkour.
Yeah, parkour. Not going to any buildings.
Okay, no, you're not going into any buildings. Okay.
But we are going to parkour.
All right, cool.
You've used the one, you've taken away my ability to use my muscles. So instead, I'm going to use my nimbleness. If you roll another one, I understand. It's okay.
No, you actually gained distance on this thing. You kind of it
was busy
following
eating.
you quicker and quicker, but you're kind of making kind of weird movements.
Yeah.
And some things reach out and try and slash at you, and that it does pause and reaps through the building. And you swear the scythe cuts the building in half for a moment. And in your mind, it just the death of that building, everything in it just reaps all life, void life, and other as it just slashes the building. Building's fine though. Nothing happens to the building, but it feels like it cut it in half. And every time you get near a building, something tries to reach out and grab you. You nimbly get away, and the thing just pauses and goes, "Ha-ha, there's life!" Shing! And it takes precious time trying to catch you doing this.
I see.
All right, 1-100.
Okay, I'm going to do ROLL this time. 1D100. 47. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Yeah, not great, not bad.
I haven't had a 47 yet, I don't think.
Okay. Well,
let me guess.
Whatever we're stalking you, the greater voidling that has been chasing you has killed them both. They have not been able to keep up.
Okay. You know what?
You rolled well enough. The greater voidling rolled a little less, like not as good.
Yeah.
Because it's being distracted by all the glut of prey you're offering it, because it would have caught you by now. But there's so much glut of prey to reap that it's like, I'll catch you eventually. But look at all these motherfuckers. And then the other two who were stalking you, ready to ambush, they rolled poorly and they got reaped. Roll one. All right, no, roll acrobatics again.
Okay. Acrobatics. Bada
Go,
boom.
Johnny, go. Go, Johnny, go.
All right,
Gotta
so
go
every
fast.
time I think about rolling a number, something bad happens. This time, I'm going to have a blank mind, and I'm just going to roll 100. Oh, an 88. Hey, I like doubles.
No, you don't. Not in here.
I know.
All right.
Hey!
It is catching up.
Okay.
You rolled well enough. It's basically one step behind.
One step behind.
You need to roll again before we you need to win. You
Okay,
need to win,
88,
Johnny.
77, 66. Oh, 71. All right, I passed at least.
No distance lost or gained.
Okay. Okay, here we go again. What's fancy happening right now for beginning? Beginning is starting to realize that her story is growing while in this zone, and sometime during this adventure, I'm sure she will become what's another word for middle? Dee Dee. She'll become Dee Dee. The two D's, double D's inside
Oh,
middle.
Dee, get out of my laboratory!
Also four.
Oh, it's on your heels, but there's so much stuff trying to reach and grab at you. It's just like, I'll kill you too, and but you're ahead. You gain distance. Go ahead and roll me a 1d1.
Okay, all right. ROLL again this time. 1D100.
Oh my god! All right, we're rolling for another greater voidling.
Okay, all right. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do, Matt? I'm gonna double back.
Oh, you don't know where it's coming from.
No, I don't. Okay.
So you start running by a kind of big old fountain pavilion,
Mm-hmm.
and the statue in the middle that's used to be it's kind of a broken angel statue.
Right.
But the parts are held together by this sinew, like the broken.
Endless beauty.
Yeah. No, it starts to gush blood in a giant torrent upwards,
Okay.
and it starts to rain blood.
I'm
What do you
not
do
going to
before
get.
it lands?
I'm going to not get hit by the blood. That's my main goal. I'm gonna dance around the blood.
You're going through it. Is the
No. Oh, you're saying I'm going through it. So there's no way for me to not.
It's gonna rain in this whole area. You need to take cover.
Okay. Buildings with things over top of them, not inside the buildings, but like, is there any
Awareness.
awareness? Okay. Meaning of life, right there. My meaning of life is finding a
There's
place
one
to.
access out that you could possibly see.
All right.
There's a gutted top floor of a really long apartment building, like completely
Okay.
burned out.
Okay.
All the windows and doors are blasted out. But it's inside. But
Okay.
it's got a roof.
It's got a roof.
Put some holes in it.
So definitely going to acrobatics my way up.
Acrobatics up that shit. Let's go.
Because that's my meaning of life right there. That 42. An 84 is close, but no cigar. So I fall down.
You'll have to sacrifice your lucky sock.
Not my lucky sock, Matt. Okay, so as a blood particle starts to come down, I'm like,
oh, lucky sock!
Happy
blood! Yeah!
Okay.
You'll get up in time, but the lucky sock gets chewed through and destroyed by a drowning in lifeblood.
Damn.
Goodbye, lucky sock. You
were good to
me.
So
good. But you'll make it into the safe zone, and the specter comes in and is like, don't give a shit! And just goes after, and immediately the two greater voidlings go at each other.
Well, I'm only going up from here, Matt. So I've dealt with some mediums. They're dealing with each other, like, you know, and then I got two greater voidlings that I keep making things fight. So all I can go is get some avatars in here, and we'll have a grand old time. We'll have a party.
There's no surviving an avatar encounter.
I know that's the end. That's I went from DD to
stealth.
Okay, stealth. Stealth is something I can do, I think. Sleight of hand, acrobatics, dodge. No, it's not something I can do. That's super simple. But you know what? Stealth it is. 17. Not bad.
All right. Awareness, so you don't step and break through the floor.
So kind, Matt. So kind. Oh, 19. Yeah. All right. Cool.
So you make it through the top floor of this broken out apartment, and there are some sketchy areas that you may have thought were safe, but you kind of tiptoed forward and pressed your foot out while balancing on your back leg to apply just gradual pressure. And some of it cracks almost instantly. Like if you were to put your whole weight on it, like a foot stepping forward, you'd fall on face forward into the floor below.
Well,
but you navigate your way through it, and you're away from the fight. Roll me 1d100.
Okay, I'm feeling. You know what, Matt? I'm feeling nothing. I'm not even
Feeling
gonna look
another
at it. I'm
market.
not even
I'm
gonna
feeling
look at
another
it.
market.
I'm not even gonna look at it. Market? No, I'm not even gonna look at it. 67. Oh,
Back
okay.
on a dangerous street.
Of course.
uh,
Danger Street.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back in the
Image
danger zone.
weapons, wrist to suit. I'll have you roll that -30 awareness.
Of course. Got that echo
All
of a
right.
lucky sock.
You know what? No, you'll be fine. You walk
Okay.
through.
Okay.
You missed the flare for sure. There's a flare in there somewhere, but you're like,
Rats.
my hands are full. I got 2 ammo tins that I have to carry around. Can't really lash them to your back because you got to carry them.
No, I just got pockets. I got pockets.
No, these are big old, like, big ammo tins.
Ah, I see.
Like,
Yeah.
one in
I
each
got
hand
you.
type of thing.
I got you.
Like, these hold hundreds of, like, 50 cal bullets or something. Like, big. And you could go back, but you'll have to risk being exploded.
Well,
You don't have a lucky sock.
no lucky sock. But you know what? I have lots of memories of that lucky sock. So it was a good story. And it still is a good story. Because that lucky sock, it sacrificed something for me. It sacrificed its life for keeping the luck going. So I'm gonna live with that luck as long as I can. So I'm gonna take a gander.
We roll a -30 awareness test from where you are.
Nope. Going to double back behind, follow my same footsteps.
Okay.
And roll that -30
It'll
awareness.
be 20 if you're looking for the flare.
Okay. All right. Okay. Not gonna look.
You're
Okay.
definitely missing it.
Okay. Well, I went back my steps. I'll go forward for my steps then.
Okay. Back into the streets. You know what I need.
Streets. I know.
Back to the market.
Back to the market. Gonna take out my egg finder and be like, "Doot, doot, doot." Put it
No,
to the
there's
ground.
no deets.
No,
He
I'm
just
doing it
scooped
myself.
at pockets is what he did.
Yeah.
Nothing pops up.
Okay. I go to the guy at the front and I'm like, man, I am finding lots of these wonderful markets. You guys have a lot of them. It is a large city after all.
You shouldn't go in here, T-Man.
Nope, I shouldn't.
This is a voidling market. There's nothing here that you will want that's safe for you.
Very well. Beginning will turn around. And actually, nothing's safe. Can I still go through to the other side, or should I not even go through it?
You can go through.
Okay.
It's a market.
I will not purchase anything. Beginning will go through to the end.
You'll understand as you walk through.
Okay. I'm sure there's lots of dreams for sale and
No, void constructs, void items,
constructs.
void
Yeah.
like
crystals or not crystals.
crystals,
they're essences.
essences. Yeah, like armors. Like this is straight void. They're dealing with voidling parts too. There's stalls that are like preparing specific voidling meats.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna
You get
put
a lot of
blinders
calls
on.
like, "Ah, you gonna sell those?"
Nope. Just gonna keep
Yeah,
walking.
as you get a lot of calls for offers of like,
Yep.
"Hey, you want this shit? It's good."
Nope.
All right. You get through, and what you do next?
Well, I have the maze in mind this time, and I'm going to continue on my path. Gotta go find that eternal maze.
Good luck.
I appreciate the
Back
luck,
to
but
the
we found
markets.
You know what? I took a wrong turn and right back to her.
Normal
okay.
market.
Normal market this time. Nice. Okay. Man, there must be a celebration today or something. I just keep finding these markets. You guys have these all the time.
No, you're just the team man.
I'm just the team man.
Oh, you're just a team man. You're a legend. We expect you to find shit that people spend literal centuries trying to find, or the equivalent time, even though there's no time here.
Of course. Beginning is going to walk through the market, take a gander, listen in, but mostly probably,
You
most
get
likely,
memoirs, keepsakes. Come quick.
memoirs, eh?
Mhm.
Stories of long past.
Weapons, get your weapons. You need a weapon. Don't go on the street unarmed. Nah. Well, less armed. Or you can sell your arms and go in unarmed, but then I'll sell you an arm.
Sorry, I just coughed up some phlegm. Need to get rid of this. Be right back.
Roll me a luck. Roll me a luck test.
A luck test. I apologize. I was just cleaning my hands.
Because you
Luck test.
sneezed like a gross human.
I did.
Ew.
About the roll, right?
Oh yeah, no. It's, you'll find a guy in a void suit, kind of
Oh.
off in the corner, working a stall.
Oh. Go check him out. Off to the side. Tend to himself. Why not bug him? Why not, right? What's he working on?
A bunch of doodads. He does have some watches. He does have a lot of really fine tinkering, a lot of fine machinery,
Okay.
personal gadgets, personal accessories. Void scrubbed, all of it.
Oh, very nice.
It's got the echo, but it's safe to take home. Show your kids. There's nothing special about him, though.
Do you do the work yourself?
Yeah.
If I showed you an item like this, could you take it out like you're doing now for a fee? Or does it take time?
Takes a lot of time. An incredible amount of time. I could do a swap, though, for a price.
I have a swap. She'll take out the clock.
And he'll flip down a lens in front of his helmet. Yeah, good work. Actually, one of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was
If
selling
anyone
it.
tells you that they tinkered with it, that's probably messed with it a little bit and claim they fixed it and tinkered it.
Yes.
I don't know.
I see.
But it's definitely one of mine.
Well, you do good work.
I'll do a swap.
Very well.
I'll include it if you buy some stuff as a kind of a part of the package deal.
Do you sell uh, gear to work on them yourselves?
No, it's too rare.
Too rare. I see.
Trying to put a whole tool set together, utterly impossible.
Hmm.
It wouldn't be worse than what you got on your hip, though. It's just a tanker's set. There's nothing special about it, really. If you were to go back to your dream, you could probably get a set for whatever currency, whichever fragment of the dream you're in.
Beginning is going to take out the compass, Matt.
It doesn't move.
That's completely fine.
Hmm.
I found this in somewhere's deep in the dream. Why don't you take a look? You might find some inspiration.
Compass.
It's a compass.
Hmm. I'm not from your dream.
No, I understand. It's more of a oddity of the dream. Something, a piece
You
of.
should hide that way. You should hide that here.
That's why I'm tucked away in the corner with you. It's the only reason I'd showed it, because you gave me the opportunity to
I'll take
know
one of
about
those
your work.
ash tins.
Oh, one of the people.
Hmm.
I was thinking about bringing them back to my dream, and
No, they're currency here, and they died here. They're
okay,
void infected,
I
but
see.
they are very valuable because they can be turned into servants.
Right. Very well. She'll pass over one of the containers.
And he'll check it, kind of open it up, sift his fingers through the ash. Well, quality. Okay. Um, he'll swap you out the pocket watches for something that's only void echoed, and pick what you want. It's got a bunch of doodads, a lot of things that should go tick tock and move and whir and make all sorts of noise and be full of mechanical life, but
Hmm.
it's all still.
She's just gonna think to herself. Hmm. So what she would like is a replacement to the pocket watch. And if it's his work, something of that quality would be good. Something that doesn't tick, because we know that they're not supposed to tick in this place.
Do you want another clock?
I would like another clock, actually, yes.
All right. I'll hand you a little.
Not a pocket watch this time, though.
No, it's gonna be a little one of those nightstand clocks.
Oh, okay.
So one of those ornate German clocks.
Okay.
Very heavy but small.
Okay.
That was a stubborn piece of work. Survived out of pure spite.
Good engineering.
Yeah. It's almost ugly. Almost.
That's fine. Should tuck it away and say, I
Probably
appreciate
want
the
to sell that
business.
other 10 to someone here, so you can.
Get rid of it.
It's worth a lot.
Okay.
Also, that shit'll slow you down like you wouldn't believe.
Let's see. Well, why don't
Go see the memoirs guy.
sure?
Certain skills and powers and stuff you can find left over and sellable. Here, we take stats,
For sure.
and he the void word in his mouth. It sounds like ash in a dream, coming out of a dream person, like
Yeah.
completely just mispronounced and the wrong tone with the bad accent.
Mhm.
But you get what he's trying to say. You could also buy stuff like that here too, with the right goods, which you got.
Of course. She'll go to the memoir person and see what they have.
Welcome.
Good day,
Mm.
or morning, or afternoon, or night.
None
Who
of that.
knows?
None of that stuff. None of
None
that
of that
exists.
stuff.
Good, and there's no good. It's all bad.
Bad nothing.
Yeah,
Bad nothing to you.
bad nothing. Yes, good. Bad.
Yes.
So you're here to sell me that 10.
I am here to check your wares.
Got all sorts of stuff. I got powers, I got memories, I've got stats that you can buy. You could sell me that box. I just buy it from you.
You know what I would like? I would like memories of the Eternal Maze.
Memories. I can do memories. Go ahead and roll me an awareness.
Awareness test.
You do see a Quina bottle that kind of stands out to you, because all of these memories are stored in bottles.
Mhm.
One of them looks like there is a little chaotic realm trapped in a bottle, like a mason jar.
Right. Okay. What is that bottle of yours? It looks
You don't want that. That's a chaotic garden. You don't want any of that shit.
what's wrong with it?
People here, special cultivators, they used to cultivate a garden, an eternal garden, and
Oh.
there are all sorts of different types, and chaotic ones were basically the guy didn't have any ability to keep it together. Has the highest corruption rate. I don't got the full information on it. Some people, they go bananas for this stuff, but it ain't safe because you
Well,
let it out, it's gonna suck you in, and then you gotta overcome it or find a way to escape. But I got it trapped in a bottle. It's a power from a cultivator before he got eaten up by some void critters.
I got you.
Some of them void critters are messy eaters. Bits and pieces fly everywhere, and you can get your chunk before they come looking for the scattered bits. But curious about the gardens, eh?
I am, actually.
Give me 10 influence, that box, and one of them clocks, and I'll give you this memory crystal. This is a cultivation technique. It's how they do it.
10 influence. The clock. So, Matt, curious, did the clockmaker add in, like, did he give me back my clock, or did I give him...
You got your
Okay.
swapped out pocket watch with the clock.
Right.
So one of the clocks.
Okay, so I have 2. Then I can give him 1.
Yeah, the pocket watch and the clock.
All right. I will give him the pocket watch, and I will give him 10 influence, and the crate.
You give him the influence too.
Yep.
All right. He'll hand you a bottle. It's a green glass bottle. Don't drink that here.
Okay.
Because you'll want to do it in a safe space. But that's this tapestry is one of their greatest creations. Their greatest brain children. Is it safe? Fuck no. But it's incredibly powerful. It allows you to create an internal realm, which is a subset to some other internal realm stuff. Like it's like deep subconscious level shit. It's crazy. They
Really?
mastered the subconscious realms. It's wild. Well, I wouldn't say mastered. They were able to carve a space out of it
I will
and turn it into their own thing.
Can I put this in my pocket, Matt?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's a big bottle, but it'll fit.
Okay. And I have nothing left.
Yeah.
I
Johnny,
appreciate the business.
That was my intro for trying to get you a Mystic Garden cultivator thing.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've been trying to like get that going, but I've always been just like doing the crystal garden more instead of the mystical one. So.
I'm making it a Kuroko exclusive.
Yeah. Perfect. Excellent. Yeah, no, that should be cool. No, that's gonna be really nice. Just put that in the pocket.
This is a little bit about the end game that I was trying to hint at of the gains that could be had, but
yeah, no, for sure.
Poor Alex would not work with me on it. I was so frustrated. I was like, dude, I'm trying to take your smithing to a next level, but there's risks involved.
The only next level you could have is something outside of the tapestry.
Right. And this was supposed to be it. You guys were supposed to work together. It was going to be crazy. I told him the safest way to do it was just to ask for his men back at the end with the same asks that you were given. And you guys could have gone side by side. It wouldn't have been much harder than what you've gotten to. Because I have 3 separate charts that I roll off of. I have the chart of I asked for something silly, but it's like silly in a good way. So your chart, there was the normal chart, which is extremely lethal, and then I want to play hardcore mode on Dark Souls with 1 life.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Basically roll single digits or cry.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
He was going to roll in the normal chart too.
Well, you know what, Matt, I could do? I could say he can't do the extra thing in hell because I have absolute authority in hell. So his time dilation wouldn't work past the 1 week. And then he would have to come back at that time. Or he would have to do it somewhere else.
Nope.
But
it's already happened because we're not talking anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise, I'd let you.
If
we were within communicatable.
Yeah, because the way it's happened is I went first and he did his prep. So okay,
but it happened.
It happens.
You have how to make a Mystic Garden.
Cool.
And you were bringing it home.
In the pocket. All right.
Yeah. Cost you a little bit, but not what it could have cost you at the start. If you asked for the idea or something of author, then that's the booby trap.
No,
I learned.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
And that's why I asked.
Those tins were probably 200 stats worth.
Nice. Well, I figured they were at least, a person's worth, right?
Yeah,
because what you could do with Yeah,
100 stats on the left, 100 stats on the right. With 1 influence because they're servants.
Yep. All right.
So, all right, roll me 1 to 100 as you leave the market.
Before I do leave the market, Matt, I'm gonna go bring the scope to the clockmaker. The broken scope. I'm gonna say, I feel like you could use this material more than I could.
What do you want for it?
It's a gift.
No. No gifts, ever. Always a transaction. Don't
Always
do
a
that to yourself.
transaction.
Always a transaction.
Hmm.
I think like the only people you can gift is Author, Eternity, and one of the shop owners in the safe zones.
Okay.
That's good etiquette, but not required. Don't ever gift anyone else.
Okay.
Means you're prey. It's a bribe to survive. Don't hurt me. Don't inflict.
I understand.
Here.
Oh, what is he
He's
give?
gonna give you a little chit.
Oh.
It's a little rectangle.
Okay.
And hold on to the other end.
She'll hold on to the other end.
He's gonna give you 20 physical and 10 mental stats for it.
Okay.
You can assign them anywhere you want.
Okay.
Influence is a separate stat. But,
I know.
But you can stack it onto that willpower if you want.
So you said 20 physical.
Yep.
Done. And you said 5 or 10?
No, 10 mental.
10.
You could sign it anywhere you want.
You know where I'm going to do it? I'm going to do it the willpower. And I'm going to make it 1-1-1. And then I'm going to have so 3 plus 8 is 1-1-1. So I've used 8 out of the 10.
Oh, 2 left over.
Yep. Oh, nice. Gorgeous. And I'm going to put the rest in perception.
Cool. Yeah. So the even if you came back broken, that's good salvage.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like you could use the material, if anything.
Yeah, and you see where the flare starts to help. You find good shit. You
Yeah.
can bring it in instead of trading it for goods. You can trade it for currency, which is
Yeah.
raw stats, and that's where the balance was supposed to come in. You lose, and you're like, I can't keep like this. This is untenable. And then you finally sell something, and it's like,
Nice.
oh, this is tasty. I can put it anywhere I want, anywhere,
Anyway.
regardless of price. Mm.
Yeah, the rules don't really apply as they usually do. Yeah.
Right. So, and this is stats gained without merit expenditure too.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to pretty much afford going over for willpower otherwise.
So, this was supposed to be the balancer.
I see the
nasty
balancer.
bit.
Okay,
so you lose and then you start to gain.
I've
the
gone
longer you
to
stay
the
here, the better.
yes, I've get the shop, the market. I'm leaving the market.
Okay, roll. Let's do it.
/R.
Do it.
100.
Do it.
14. 13 was the tea
You
shop.
find yourself back in a tea shop.
Oh.
The guy just kind of points down the way.
Oh.
Maze is right next door. You lucked out.
She'll give a nod, and she'll go to the maze. Go in the way it was pointed. Not just go to the maze, but follow the direction that was given. Alrighty. Do you need another 1d100? Do you follow the directions or just go there?
No, it's kind of right there.
Okay.
I rolled on the backside to see what it looked like. Because it was either just going to be a tea shop, and or it was going to be a tea shop with a little help. Because you gave him a salvage chit, and you did tell him to point people in the direction of the Eternity. So it applied to you. Somehow you returned.
Okay. So at the entrance of the maze, this is where things get interesting.
Maze is a giant courtyard.
I see.
There used to be some sort of massive stone obelisk, but it's fallen, and the middle piece has fallen. It's still pointed upwards-ish, if not a slant, but all the broken parts of the pillars scattered around the middle of this kind of monument area.
and there's a big square walking area, several dozens of meters. But to you, it looks leagues, like football fields. And there's this entity that just roams around, in
Okay.
kind of a patrol. You could definitely feel this is an incredibly powerful entity, but it does have a patrol path, and it goes in a clockwise motion.
Okay. I will wait for the entity to step in front of me and make its way to my right. And once it does, I will step upon the path.
Well, it'd be
And
to your left. It'd pass your left, and then you would walk behind it
okay, yeah.
because it's going clockwise.
Oh yeah, no, shit. I was thinking counterclockwise for a sec. You could have got me. Shit. Yeah, no, not counterclockwise, clockwise. And then once it went to my left, I would get onto the path and go from there.
Right? So you just dash across.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And it'll be tight, but you dash across, and by the time you make it across this, what should be only a dozen meters or so, but it feels like several football fields.
Mhm.
So you can, move across quickly. It moves very fast around the track while you're on it.
Okay.
But you make it into the court or the monuments area with those giant stone bits everywhere.
And what she'll do is she'll stop and admire the garden and kind of feel the area out.
There's no garden. It's all barren. It's just rubble from
And
the
what there's
obelisk.
just the statue, right?
Yeah, well, it used to be an obelisk. It's not really a statue. It's kind of like the Washington Monument. Is that what it's called? It's
Okay.
this just giant stone pillar with a prism pyramid top. It's fallen as if the base was collapsed, and it fell on the top fell on itself and landed.
Okay.
And all the stone is scattered around in the monument area.
What does this area feel like?
Quiet,
Quiet?
but not in the death quiet. Just still.
Still. And beginning will go up to the monument and kind of look it up and down. Get a good look.
Okay. There's a big hole that leads
Oh.
into an interior.
Oh. She'll kind of put her eye up to it and kind of look in.
There's a glowing area. It's actually lit.
I see.
And there's some actually nice furnishment in here. But there is a very beautiful but damaged seraphim that kind of stuck to a marble slab vertically.
Okay.
And the head just kind of rolls its way. It's like, oh, visitor. Hello.
Do you mind if I come in?
Sure.
Beginning has no idea how to get in, but
No, you just walk through. It's
I
just
just
an
walk
open
through.
open
Oh,
space.
okay, it's
There's
that
no
big.
door.
Okay.
There's no threshold. It's
I was imagining it to be a small hole, like a peek
no,
hole, not
it's
a.
just literally
yeah,
just
yeah.
a
I got you.
it's just a shelter without a door.
And beginning will come in.
Yeah, and there's all sorts of incredibly cool like paintings and furniture and things of this place that were recovered. Probably at
Mhm.
great expense, at great effort. Like these are probably one of a kind finds that survived in impossible situations.
Right on.
Literal miracles of survival. And they're all in impeccable condition. Like your mug.
Like my mug.
Yeah. Welcome.
Introductions are always useful
Oh.
here. My name is Beginning. It is a
Hello,
pleasure
beginning.
to meet your acquaintance.
Here you will be T-Man. Don't give your name out.
I figured it was worth the effort.
With me, it's safe. I'm not a void creature.
And that is why I just felt it felt right to say.
I'm
I've been
Eternity.
eternity.
I'm the last seraphim holding the line,
I see.
whose powers still work.
And this is your home. As she looks around,
Yes, it's been my home since the fall.
I see.
Author's taking good care of me.
And Bean will say, "That is good. I wish I could offer you something, but all
Heavens,
I
no.
have is this teacup.
Which one?
The teacup.
Oh no, take it with you. I appreciate the offer. I'm here to offer you a safe place in which to find your solution to win your game. You may
Well,
freely use Dream here within reason, and while clocks cannot tick, you can play with clocks here.
she will nod to that. I have an idea, and uh, just listen, I suppose. As she'll look out into the out to the through the hole and look up to the twilight. She'll take out the clock and say, "There's nothing like watching a sun set and a moon
Oh,
rise."
don't look out there. That's a terrible place. Isolate yourself. You try
And
and
then,
affect outside, it'll affect you.
no. But then, just to look away, and then she looks at you at the at eternity, and to watch a moon set and a sun rise. And then she's going to. What do you think?
I don't know. I know that time may never pass here. I forbid it not to. Well, the city itself, or what's left of it,
Not
or whatever it is.
not the city. The words I speak.
I
Nothing
mean,
like watching a sun set and a moon rise. Just to look away and watch a moon set and a sunrise.
just kind of puzzles that over. I'm not sure what you're getting at.
I see. She'll sit down and look over the clock. And she's going to say, "See, I thought it was quite poetic, is all."
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And when these types of things happen, usually back in my tapestry, you snap your fingers at that sort of thing.
Oh heavens, no. That
I know.
stopped being the possible. That's not being possible here.
Beginning is going to snap her finger instead and say, "Well, it was worth a shot." She's going to use her Infinity Gauntlet to turn the time on this clock
Okay.
a full 40. I know. I guess 24 hours.
Okay. At the end, you just hear clapping. Well done. I didn't say you had to watch an actual sun rise and fall, moon. Just 24 hours.
Yes.
Ah, clever girl.
I just needed
But
a
deal's
frame of
deal.
reference.
You could take your salvage with you and your prize, as he holds out. A servant comes over and from a silver um, dish tin pulls the top off, and it's literally just a little piece of paper
Yes.
folded in a little tent. It's just the tea recipe torn out of a little booklet, as promised. And you're always welcome to come back and play again.
She'll nod her head.
Your trophies are yours, your salvage is yours, and of course your prize. And he has a game show host kind of
Yes.
suit on and pizzazz. But it's time for you to get going.
It's true.
I'm going to take my wife on a date. Come on, Eternity. Let's go take a spin on the town. You don't have to haul me around again. It's not a problem. As a massive paper hand claw digs underneath it, picks up the slab that Eternity's on.
Yeah.
That kind of stuck to. Let's go, my dear. She just kind of gives you a little look like, he is such a sweetheart.
You seem like a good couple.
Who'd have thunk?
Beginning will bow in proper etiquette form and take her leave.
Yeah. Pop through the portal, and you end up in the dream proper. Safe passage and safety of person and possessions. Granted for a good play of the game.
It was very close. 100 was rolled, and a 1 was rolled.
I was going
but
to
not
have
for
you
me.
roll until you rolled a 10 or less to find Eternity's Maze, but you
Yeah.
did set up the
little something.
Yeah, a little something with the tee shot that will the guy will point you in the direction if it's nearby. Yeah. The maze was supposed to be significantly harder, unless you were asked for literally almost nothing. It was just a jaunt across if you timed it right, with no troubles.
Which I kind of did there. So
yeah, it's supposed to be impossibly harder.
Yep.
Probably the most difficult hurdle if you ask for a lot more.
I'm sure I would have to go around with the guy at the same time.
You'd have to chase the monster, probably.
Yeah, pretty much chase him around and slowly move inch by inch closer to the other side while still keeping pace.
Still be harder than that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you just did good. Yeah, great. We're gonna stop it here.
No, sounds good. I think that was a good epilogue. Matt, the only thing I would like to do, and I think this is a great way for players to end their epilogue, since we're doing lore sheets now, we should build Kuroko's, or I'm going to call it Legions, lore sheet together sometime.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a great way, since we don't have as much control over what our the NPCs do in later games, at least having the ability to create that lore sheet.
We'll talk about that at another moment.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just bringing it up. That's all.
Yeah. The clock and the mug will have whatever significance you place upon them.
Mm-hmm.
But they are safe trophies to have.
Yep, I made sure there was no of that void, that nasty void left over. So,
yep. The Mystic Gardens is also safe as well, as it is a power. It cost you a great deal to go through this, but again, beginning can be infused through the end game with extra stats to make up for what it was lost, because only the athletics was taken. Your athletics can only go up to 2 now. For beginning, since it robbed you of 2.
Yeah, I mean, you rolled a 1, easy peasy.
Yep. But you can buy back only 2 check marks, but your cap for beginning is 2.
Yep, that's fine.
All right, my friend. It looks like we're gonna go play some board games, and I'll join you another time.
All right, sounds good, Matt. Take care.
Thank you.
Peace.